Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to Secret Agent Maths Part 1. Okay, so for Secret Agent Maths, guys, what you're going to do is you are going to have this information in front of you here. So if you can see, there is a letter, okay? And in this lesson, you are going to have to be detectives. You're going to have to be secret agents, okay? So you're going to see a code that you're going to have to crack and then figure out the maths behind it to help you solve it. So this is your letter to begin with. Right, so it says, Dear children, I am writing to you from the Secret Service UK. Please study the code you have been given and help the British government find our lost secret agent. So there's a secret agent lost and we don't know where he is. We have 5 possible countries our agent is lost in. All we know is he is in country code 100. Please help your country. We're counting on you. Okay, so what we know is we need to find our agent. There's an agent lost, a secret agent. So our job, as other secret agents, is to find the lost secret agent. Okay, and all we know is he is in one of these 5 countries. So he's either in Tunisia, he's either in Korea, he's either in Turkey, he's either in Canada, or he's either in India. So what we need to do now is we need to figure out what the code is. Okay. Oh, there is another thing. Oh, and another thing. The world's most important document is also lost. Uh-oh. The only thing we know about this is that it comes from the country with the lowest country code. Your country depends on you. Good luck, the Secret Service, M16. This is serious business, guys. Serious business. Right, so we need to figure out country code 100. That's our first objective, country code 100. And we also need to know country with the lowest country code. So country code 100 and lowest country code. Those are our 2 objectives in this lesson. Right, so let me share my screen and this will get us started. Okay, so where in the world is our secret agent? This is a mission that requires quick mental maths. Okay, so you have to do this quickly. If you want to work at home and make it a bit of excitement, you can put a timer on. I usually put a timer on for like 20 to 30 minutes to try and solve these problems. And you can also put on some Mission Impossible music. It does make it more fun. Right. Okay. So we are going to crack the code today by using number facts for addition. So what do I mean by number facts? Well, you might have heard of things like bonds. Okay, so using bonds for addition is really important. So being able to use your bonds of 10. Okay, so if you think about what your bonds of 10, they just mean numbers that you add together to create 10. So for example, 10 add 0, 9 add 1, 8 add 2, 7 add 3, 6 add 4, and so on. So if you like, pause the video for a minute and see if you can write all 11 bonds of 10. See if you can do that now. Write all 11 bonds of 10 for me. Okay, so if you pause the video, you should have had some time to write your bonds of 10. So all 11 bonds of 10, so if you notice, I'm doing a pattern here, 0, 1, 2, 3, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So it's going down this side, it's going up this side. Okay, so after that, we would do 5 add 5 equals 10. Right, how many bonds have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I need 5 more. So all I'm going to do now is my reverses. So I'm going to switch these numbers around. So I've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one's going to be 6. So this one's going to be 4. So all I'm doing here is switching my numbers around here. So this one's 3 add 7. And this one's 2 add 8. Oh, I'm too messy. 1 add 9. And then 0 add 10. Right, so that would be all 11 bonds of 10. Sounds really simple, but it's really important to know your bonds of 10 because they really are useful when it comes to solving harder problems. So once you know your bonds of 10, then that can help you then with like bonds of 100. So 5 and 5 can be 50 add 50, which makes 100. And 9 add 1 could now be 90 add 10, which makes 100. Okay, and 8 add 2 could then turn to 80 add 20. So learning those simple bonds of 10 can be really useful for your maths to then work into harder maths. It can also become bonds of 20. So 18 add 2 can be 20, 17 add 3 can be 20, 16 add 4 can be 20. Okay, so knowing number facts is going to be really important. So using bonds is going to be something that we're going to use today. We're also going to think about using maths like doubles. So being able to think, right, 7 add 7, quick add 14. 9 add 9, quick add 18. 12 add 12, quick add 24. So using doubles is going to be important with our maths today. In addition to this, so we're going to think about bonds, we're going to think about doubles, and we're also going to think about what I would call a near double. So a near double is where we use our knowledge of doubles, but then we either add or take one away. So for example, 7 add 8, well, that's 7 add 7, add another one, 15. 9 add 8, that's just like 8 add 8, 16, add another one, 17. Let's go 14 add 15. So if I know 14 add 14 is 28, just need to add one more, 29. Okay, right. So we're going to use these number facts and these strategies for our lesson today. Right. So first of all, what I'd like you to do is have a pause of the video and have a real good look at this code and figure out what it means. Should be quite straightforward. We can see A equals 1, B equals 2, and so on. Okay. So when you've had a good look at the code, then I want you to start thinking about how we can use the code. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to be using those countries to crack the code. But before we do, we'll just do a couple of quick examples. So let's say you're doing a word like, I'm just going to do a really easy word. Let's see, but I'm just going to choose my letters. Right, let's say I was doing a word like B-A-G, so bag. Okay, so the word is bag. So then my code would be B is 2, A is 1, and G is 7. So then to find out my code, all I need to do is add those numbers up. So straight away, looking at those numbers as well, to do it nice and quick, I can see that makes 3. That's 7. 7 and 3 makes 10. So the code for bag would be 10. Okay? So if you want, you can pause me now and maybe think of your own sort of 3-letter words just to practice getting used to using the code. So you could do a word like, I don't know, jog or something and figure out what that would be. So we'd use J, 10, O, 15, bit trickier, and G, 7. I wonder what that would be. See if you can figure it out. Okay, right. So we're going to move on and we're going to look at how we can do our secret country solver. Right, so yeah, we know about our code A1, B2, and so on. Right, so what I would like you to do now is think, right, where in the world would this code be? So we're going to have 10, 1, 16, 1, and 14. So my code name, this would be, okay, so looking at my code, it would be 10 equals J, A is 1, P is 16, A is 1 again, and N is 14. So my country would be Japan. But, so now I know my country code. Well, I know the code, but then to find out the country code, I need to add all of those numbers up. Okay, so I know that this is Japan, but I need to know Japan's code number. So how do I figure out Japan's code number? Well, I'm going to add up all these numbers. But today, remember, guys, what I want you to do is think about the best ways to add up numbers. Okay, So we don't just want to go, right, 10, add 1, add 16, add 1. We actually want to find the quickest way to do it. So let me just show you my example. So can we find any quick number facts? Doubles, near doubles, bonds, quick adds, no exchange, round to a near 10, column addition. Right, so for me, what I would do, let's move on. So column addition is not always the most fast and quickest way. You need to be fast. Right, so how can we do this quickly? Well, we could find this. This is quite a tricky one, but 16 add 14, that's actually like a near double and bond of 30. Okay, so if I know 16 and 14, if I just reposition it a bit, that could actually be known as like 15 add 15. So 16 and 14 makes 30. 10, 1 and 1 makes 12. So then I'm going to add those numbers up quickly. 30 plus 12, nice easy add. Add the 10s, add the 1s, 42. Okay, so that tells me that Japan's country code number is 42. Okay, so we've used a bond of 30, we've done a quick add, and then we've done a quick add with no exchange. 30 add 12 is 42. Right, so Japan's country code is 42. So hopefully that makes sense how we find out our country codes. So moving on to our problem. I've put we've got 10 minutes, so 10 minutes is tough. You can maybe go a bit longer than that. But this is what we need to do. We need to figure out where is country code 100. So you are going to think about these names of countries and you're going to try and see which one is country code 100. And then also which country would have the lowest country code. Okay, so remember we're looking for code 100 and we're looking for the country with the lowest country code. So before you start, you could think, right, let's look at the names of these countries and let's think about our code. Which one of these countries would you think, right, which name of the country has low letters in the alphabet? Have a little look at the names of the countries and think which letters have low letters in the alphabet. So which might give you the lowest country code. If you're thinking Canada, I think you might be onto something because if you look at it, we've got C, A, D, A, A. Got a lot of low letters there, haven't we? So C would be A, B, C, 3. A would be 1. A would be another 1. A would be another 1. And D would be A, B, C, D, 4. So you got really low numbers there. And N, well, we have to think about this. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. 14? There we go. So my code for Canada would be 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Add 14, 14 add 10. Canada's code is 24. So that's really quite low, isn't it? So that would be a really a low one. So I would say that might be a good guess at the lowest country code. Right. So what I would like you to do, guys, is you can pause the video and you can use the code to try and crack these problems. So what I can do is I will scroll back to the code screen so you can look at them all. So we've got Tunisia, Turkey, Korea, Canada, and India. So what I'll do is I'll scroll back to the code so you can see the code. There you go. So can you solve all of the countries? Turkey, India, Tunisia, Korea. Oh, have I forgotten them? What was the other one? India. Was there another one? Can't think now. Right, India. Okay, so what I'll do is you can pause me and you can have a go at those questions. I've done India twice. What am I doing? Right, which country am I missing? Let me check. What was it? Tunisia, Turkey, Korea, Canada, India. Tunisia, Turkey, Korea, Canada. Oh, it's Canada. Right. So let's do one. Let's do one together if you like. It would be Canada. Okay, so I'm going to choose India. We'll do India together, and then I'll let you guys have a go at the rest on your own. So India, I would have I, which is equal to 9, N, which would be 14, D, which would be 4, I, which would be 9, and A, which would be 1. Right, so I'm going to look at my numbers carefully. I'm going to think, right, where can I do some adds that would be quick? Right, well, I can see a bond of 10. So there's 9. Oh, wait a minute. I think I can see something better. Right, I could do a double. I could go 9 add 9, which gives me 18. And then I could do 4. So 4 and 1 makes 5. Okay, 4 and 1 makes 5. Plus 14 would make 19. So then it's 18 plus 19 for India. So double 18 is 36. Add one more, 37. So India's code should be 37. Hope I'm right. Be embarrassed if I'm not. Right. So put me on pause and see if you can figure out all of the countries. When I come off pause, I'll show you the answers and you'll see did you get your answers right? Okay, so these are the answers to all of the questions here today. There we go. Right, so the lowest country code was Canada. So the document was hidden in Canada. And the agent was trapped in Turkey. There you go. So Turkey was code 100 and the lowest code was Canada at 24. Okay. So well done if you've managed to have a go at that, guys. I hope you've enjoyed that secret country code breaker activity. Um, there will be secret country code breaker part 2, and there is a part 3 as well. But I hope you've enjoyed part 1. What I will leave you with is there is a bit of an extension problem. So if you'd like to have a go at an extension problem, I'll just show you that. So this is my extension for you guys to have a go at. Extension. So as you can see, these are all the countries of Europe. And it says a message from the secret agent. He says, I have relocated to a different country. Can you solve this riddle to figure out the country I'm in? The country I'm in is in Europe. So it's one of these countries on here, guys. The country I'm in has 5 letters. So we'd be looking around here, looking for a country with 5 letters. That would narrow it down. Its country code is more than 50. And its country code is an odd number. Right. And if you add 41 to my country code, you get 100. If you've managed to get this far in the video, I would love it if you could tell me the answer to this. So if you could let me know in a message on Facebook or wherever, tell me if you got to the end of this and see if your child has managed to crack the last code. Okay, I hope you've really enjoyed that, guys, and had a go at all the maths, and see you again soon. Take care.